Welcome back to GTA Online. In this video I'm going to be giving you some tips that I believe you need to know for the casino heist. Starting off, we're going to be talking about the optional missions. When this heist was first released, me and I can't remember who it was exactly, but there was 4 of us. We were trying to do it for the very first time, and I live streamed it for 6.5 hours. We didn't do all of the optional stuff, and it bit us in the arse because those missions are incredibly useful. As an example, there is a mission, it's an optional mission to go and grab a key card. It's going to give you level 2 security access, meaning when it comes to, instead of using thermal charges on the elevator or the staircase, which will lead you down to the vault floor, you're just going to have to swipe your key card and you get instant access. Another one which I personally think is the most important optional mission of them all is the Duggan security mission. I believe it's the only mission that gives you a time limit, and I think you get 10 minutes to go and take out 10 targets. So if you have the Oppressor, Deluxo, Buzzard, any way of flying around and you've got rockets that will home in on targets, then use those and try and split up the team so you cover the north and the south of the map. Because without doing that optional mission, the enemies are going to have full riot gear on, and these helmets they take about 6 to maybe even 10 plus bullets per kill. Whereas if you do the Duggan security optional mission and you manage to take out all 10, the security guards are literally just plain-clothed, no armor, no nothing. It's a simple one-shot headshot. Next up, you need to choose the best hacker possible for the most time in the vault. The better the hacker, the more time you're going to get. The new side mission you can do in free roam to take down 50 signal jammers. If you manage to do that, you will unlock, I think his name's Avi Schwartzman. He is going to be the best hacker of all, and he's going to give you the most time in the vault. Driver doesn't matter too much. A lot of the time we pick the worst driver. But when you are choosing vehicles, make sure you choose the most sturdy. We always go with the Sentinels. Because we used buggies for the first run, we lost tyres every 2 seconds. We tried the Issies, which are the little minis, and we spun out every 2 seconds. Sentinels are by far the best cars. And pick some decent guns, because chances are you're going to have to shoot your way through the casino, and it can get fairly tough if you trigger the alarm that enemies come in full force, and if you're not pushing your way through to the vault, they're going to keep respawning over and over again. Have 2 people hacking and 2 people looting in the vault if there's 4 of you until all of the doors are open. Then if there's any extras, the people that are hacking would go and start looting as well. Just because it's easier to split the team into 2 groups of 2, as there's normally a couple of, if you're doing cash, because you'll either go through cash, gold bars, or art, which is like paintings you have to cut off the wall. So if you've got half the team hacking, half of the team looting, that way as soon as you get in, if you've got the cash run, then the 2 people that are looting can start in the main room, taking all the cash whilst you're doing the hacking, and then by the time you've done the hacking, the fingerprint scanner is very easy to hack once you get to know the pictures. And don't worry about doing your runs. You can wipe and start it all over again. The Elite Challenge isn't it's not mandatory. You don't have to do it, and it's quite tough to actually pull off. You need to be doing it in under 15 minutes without anyone dying. But the reward is only $100,000, which, if you think about it, is a lot of money. But in GTA terms, it's nothing. So don't worry too much about the Elite Challenge. Take your time. Try not to die. And also, if you don't get the full amount from the vault, then just wipe and go through the security stuff again. Because the driver, the hacker and stuff, they're going to be taking a fairly big cut. So you want to make sure you get as much as possible. There's a little vault outside the security room on the top floor. If you enter through the staff lobby, where the elevator and the stairs are, there's a little security room. There is a button in there, you hold it down and it opens up the vault, which is to the left hand side of the elevator if you're in that security room. That can net you an extra between $50,000 and $100,000, which will obviously be split between the team members. But also, if you do the optional mission for the drills, you will have the ability to drill through the safety deposit boxes in the vault if you have enough time, and I believe each one gives you another 20 grand or something. But with it all adding up, it's going to be a nice little bonus on top. And I don't know exactly how this works, but the very first time I completed all 3 of the different approaches, I was awarded $400,000. I don't know how it worked because I took I think it was around 430 grand cut. And then all of a sudden when I banked that, I had another 400 grand to bank. So I banked that as well. That was bonus money. It was 830,000 for one run. And then we did it again. I think we did the aggressive approach, so all guns blazing. And after that one, I don't think all four of us, because it was me, Gav, Con and Mike, I don't think Mike got the 250 grand. But for some reason there are bonus like paychecks thrown in there as well at times. But that's pretty much all there is to know about it. Make sure you're doing the optional missions, do every single thing possible. Don't worry about the vault door if you're going for the secret stuff, because that literally just gives you the ability to practice your, like when you go to drill the vault door open and stuff. And it's fairly expensive to buy, so it can be a waste of money. Gav purchased it to try and help the team, and it's not really done anything, so he wasted the money. But because he likes completing things, it's nice for him to have everything available. So take the best hacker, try and get some decent guns. Don't worry about the vehicle, like the driver, because even the worst driver, they park the vehicles a little bit further away, but it's still fairly easy to make your way to those vehicles. And one extra little tip, I'm not sure if this works when you're doing the big con or the aggressive, but the silent and sneaky, if you follow this route that you'll see on screen now, using the worst driver, this is where the driver will park the vehicles every single time. You jump in the vehicles, you do a left onto the main road, you take the first left, I think is where the downtown cab company is going to be. Then you take the first right, you follow that all the way down, you're going to get to this like parking garage, and you climb up on the wall, follow the route up onto the roof of the building, then you climb up onto the vents, and on that roof there is going to be an ambulance helicopter. All 4 players can sit in there, and then you just fly over to the buyer. That is heist complete. It makes it a lot easier. Like the driving's fun, getting away from the police, but it makes it easier, and there's like, you're going to lose less money because you won't be getting shot as much, because the chopper is fairly quick and it's a lot easier to escape. But that's my tips for now. Because we managed to get into the vault without being seen on the silent and sneaky, there will be tips coming for that soon. Let me know your thoughts and stuff in the comments, any tips you can add to try and make it easier for everyone, because it is fairly rewarding. You get like 400 grand roughly after all the cuts and maybe losing a little bit to the police or the security shooting your bags. But any help is obviously appreciated by everyone. So that's going to do it for the video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope it helped you out. Thank you for watching.